This is Algebra Lesson 9.2, percent change. So in the previous lesson, we talked about recursive rules in geometric sequences using a ratio obtained by dividing two consecutive numbers. Take the second number, divide it by the first number. That tells you what to multiply by going forward. Percent change would be a different way to obtain that multiplying value. So if you're given a percent increase situation, to obtain that multiplying value, that ratio, you need to take 100% of whatever plus the percentage that you're being given to obtain the ratio value. So the example that I'm going to use is a 12% increase. That means you need 100% of whatever you're talking about plus the 12% that it's going to increase. That gives you 112%. And we have to go one step farther and take this percentage to a decimal value. And to move percents to decimals, we move the decimal two places, or divide by 100, or use your percent button, whatever you're comfortable with. That's going to result in 1.12 as the decimal. So this calculator doesn't have a percent button because it's assuming you know how to do percents. But you can always divide by 100 if you need to convert a percent to a decimal and you're not sure, does the decimal go to the left or does it go to the right? Did I go one place? Did I go two places? Most cell phone calculators do have a percent button. So if I typed 112%, I don't know if it works on this one. Maybe I need to use this one. 112%. I don't know how to work it. I've seen other calculators where you can type 112% and it'll tell you the percentage value. Anyway, the decimal value on this one is 1.12. Just move that decimal two places to the left. A percent decrease is going to look almost the same, but it's going to be a minus the change rather than add the change. So if I have an 8% decrease, I would start with 100% and take away 8%. 100% take away 8% is 92%. And then I need to move that decimal two places. So 0.92 would be the ratio that I would use. Again, if you forget how to do your decimal to your percent to a decimal, move it two places or divide it by 100 or grab a calculator that has a percent button and it'll just tell you the percentage. Example A, write each percent ratio as a Right, 8% changes the ratio. So I gave you two examples above. We're going to do four more right now. So an 8% increase is 100% plus 8%. That's 108%. Move the decimal twice, 1.08. 11% decrease is 100% minus 11%. That is 91, I'm lying, 89. 89%. Move the decimal two places. We have 0.89 as our ratio. Letter C, 12.5% growth. 100% plus 12.5%. That is 112.5%. 1.125. Letter D, 6.25% loss. A loss means we need to do a subtract. That will be 94.75? 93. 93.75. Decimal twice, 0.9375 for the ratio. Once we've established how to get the ratios, we're not doing much different than the page before. We're giving a starting value. We now have a new way to calculate a ratio, and then we're going to repeatedly multiply in our recursive rule to get our outcome. So, letter B. Maria has saved $10,000 and wants to invest it for her daughter's college fund. She finds an option that grows by 5% each year, Write a recursive rule, then find Maria's new balance after 5 years. So she starts at $10,000. And the change, we are looking for 5% growth. That is 100% plus 5%. 105%, decimal 2 places, 1.05. And the question ultimately states, find the balance in 5 years. So if we start with $10,000, we multiply by 1.05, 10,000, multiply by 1.05, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, we have a balance of $12,762.82. So Maria just earned a bonus $2,700 to help pay for her daughter's college. That is it for the notes. Good luck on the exercises, and please let me know if you have any questions.